Ladies and gentlemen, Sebastian Killet has come to Halloween. Greetings, mortals. Welcome to my channel. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the Halloween show. Hello. It's been a while, hasn't it? But I come to you to present to you my origin story. This is my universe. More specifically, my BFDI universe. You see, I wasn't always evil. I was a good leaf and a hunter. But I was not always a hunter. You see, I wasn't always a hunter. I was also a mad leaf. And wolves killed my brother. So what did I do? I created a distraction and launched a surprise on them. And when I do, I kill them, one by one. However, my life was about to change forever. Years later, I became more angrier and angrier. That was until I met two characters that changed my life forever. Hi there. What are you doing out here in the woods? It's not
Quiet, Pencil. I will have you know that this forest is my home, and you're trespassing.
Well, okay, but we just want to know, do you want to be our friend?
Friend? I never had a friend before.
Well, besides for my brother. But he got killed by wolves, so this is why I live here and call it my home. Well, maybe you should love your new home. My name is Icy Fiery, and this is my friend Pencil.
Well, my name is Leafy X.
Well, come along with us, Leafy X. You're gonna love your new friends.
Okay, if you say so, Pencil. To this day, I didn't know what to trust them or not.
But as years later, I began to be so happy with my new family. Years later, I began to have more friends than ever. And as a matter of fact, me and Fiery became girlfriend and boyfriend. Sometimes I get to hang out with my friends, golf ball and tennis ball, and golf ball was not that much of a bossy bot. Hey, you two, what's going on here? Leafy, you're just in time. We just finished our latest invention that anyone could ever imagine. It's called a dimension hopping device. A dimension hopping device? What does it do? It allows you to open up a portal and go from universe to universe, exploring the multiverse. Tennis ball, press the button. Wow! Did you just open up a portal? Yep. Alright, we gotta be there in like 1 second and then we'll come out. However, as we were about to enter the portal, something, or should I say someone, exited the portal. The figure kind of looked like me, except she was purple with a sinister smile. Golf ball tried to communicate with the purple me. Hello there, are you a purple Leafy and a version of our Leafy? And if so, where do you come from?
My name is Nightmare Leafy, and I come from multiple different universes, destroying everything and everyone in my path, especially Leafies. And thanks to you guys, your universe, especially your Leafy, is next.
Golf ball, tennis ball? I don't think she's friendly. But she turned out to be very sinister, and before we found out, she attacked us. I was about cold for about an hour, until I regained my consciousness. Golf ball and tennis ball were nowhere, and he was the evil version of me. Then I realized something. I see Fiery! I quickly sprung back up and raced towards him. But by the time I got back, it was already too late. No, Icy Fiery! There was Icy Fiery, laying lifeless on the ground, along with Golf Ball dead. I started to having cries and anxiety when that figure showed up again. And soon I used to become who I was in the past, and now it returned. Leafy X.
I must admit, your fighting skills are incredible. But you have no idea what my friends can do. You guys get back to the lair. I'll find that Leafy myself. I killed so many Leafys with the thank of you guys. And now I am going to finish this.
I went back to the same beach, collect the portal device, and open the portal surface. Soon, I entered this world. I didn't know where I was, but I was being followed. Along the way, I came across a few people, and when I'm people, I meant some object characters. The number 11 told them they should play a game to win a hotel, and probably it was kind of a weird game. But then I thought about my universe, and I immediately became insane now. So insane, I needed to ruin their entire game. So that's what I did.
Who are you, Greenleaf? I am Leafy X, and I will kill all of you to death.
I didn't know what was I going to do. But however, this challenge for them to defeat me, and I have no idea how, but they did it anyway. However, I felt strong after I beat up 2 of them. Oh, I got some business to take care of. Leafy X, it's time to pay.
Huh?
It felt really hard and it really hurt. But by later that night, I was still alive. Over a month later, I tried to get my revenge on 11 and his so-called contestants. But how am I going to do that? He knows everything if I come back. However, I wasn't going to let it happen. I decided to be in the competition. If I do, I would ruin their show. However, I was so close to doing it. However, I didn't got in. Instead, that 2-ball ruined everything. I told 11 that I never told him a very long time. I told him a question about villains, and this is what I said.
Every villain is demonic.
And then he believes that I make a good point that every villain is demonic. And then that 2-ball decided to quit when it should have been him with us. But instead, he left. As for the next challenge, it is to climb up a mountain. And whoever climbs up there with the 3 people wins. And the least people gets up for elimination. And I just don't understand why that tomato have to climb up on my head when we have to climb all the way up to a mountain. We managed to climb up, but then the hat guy literally jumped all the way up here. I don't know how, but that's hilarious. But what really caught my eye was that Devil Taco used his entire arm robot to hit the mountain and make us fall down. On May 27, 2023, it was up for the 8th challenge. However, that was all going to change. However, before we get into that, I just want to tell you guys that box fella decided to not want to be eliminated because he didn't care and just walked into the portal to the loser chapter.
No, it's okay. I'm going to the loser chapters.
When he went into the portal, 11 was about to start the next challenge when I got the rain pulled out. And this was the opportunity for my attack. However, as I was about to plot my attack against them by attacking them right now, that is where she came along. Nightmare Leafy, the one who ruined my universe and destroyed it. When she appeared with that gun, I knew that I remembered her, the one who ruined my universe. It gave me the change of heart, and I needed to defeat her once and for all. That was until we banished her to the Shadow Realm, along with her friends. However, one day she would escape the Shadow Realm, and I still have a change of heart. And when I do find her again and see her, I will end her reign of terror for good.
Every single day I got a screaming at me saying